Hey everyone, how you going? We'll wait till some people come on and we'll get started. Still under the weather, guys. I'm still not too well at all. I've got an infection and I'm on some on some very strong antibiotics for it, making me very, very sickly. So, but I didn't want to be away for too long, you know me. You can't stop me talking. So one way or the other, I'll do a live. Thanks to Tom for doing one last night for me. Well, for him too. He's been meaning to do one for a few days, and so hope everyone is well. Some people coming on, good stuff. I haven't been on, so I've been missing you a bit. I hate missing lives. Lives are important as far as I'm concerned. Makes everyone feel easy, a little easier knowing that the founder hasn't run away, so I'm still here. So all right, we'll get started now. Tom did a live. I did watch it today, and I saw the replay of it, and he's talking about the merch. Now the merch selling at $10 each. The merchandise, that's a pretty good price because they won't be selling for that normally. So if you want the hats or now I know he's got hats. I know he's got short sleeve and long sleeve shirts. He's got a couple of polos, a couple of hoodies. I wrote it all down for him before I left Australia, sort of thing, how much, what he's got of each, and gave him that piece of paper. He's probably lost it, but so he's got all that sort of stuff. What we'll do is when if someone buys a shirt or something like that, we'll add some stickers and stuff like that with the shirt as well, because we're not going to charge you $10 for a sticker, so that would just be silly. So we get rid of that stock, and then we can start the new stock in Australia, and of course the UK stock's already on sale and people have been ordering. I can't wait to see some pics when they get them of the shirts. That'll be really, really good. I can't wait to see that. That'll be fantastic. They're good shirts, actually. Having a good look. I mean, you see the photographs on the computer, but it doesn't really do it justice. When you see it for real, it's a lot sharper than what it is in the pic, sort of thing. The logo is very sharp. The writing is very sharp and very clear. So it's awesome to have. I'll probably end up getting a white and a black shirt because I want both. So I've always got one handy to wear around. So. And saying I am Bitcoin Ascension is really good too, because as I said, people will ask the question, what's Bitcoin Ascension? So I'll also be getting some special shop stickers made and little sandwich board stands that you can, just little ones that you can put on the counter, and different charities or companies that actually join us, like some of the gyms and stuff like that. Jackie Fraser, I think, wants his the gym he runs with his friend owns it, but he runs it. Wouldn't mind getting the members to all sign up and everything, and they can say like proud member of Bitcoin Ascension, a little sign like that. Shops can have it in the windows if they sign up for that. So I think that'd be great, and that way you get the name seen everywhere, and people go, well, it's Bitcoin Ascension, or at least get you so used to the name and the logo that as I said, when we do go viral, everyone goes, oh, I saw that in a shop. Well, there must be something to it. Believe me, it works. One thing I do know about advertising is seeing the name everywhere, and especially the logo and the colours, makes a huge difference. People really do associate the logo, especially with a company. And anyone who tries to emulate that logo, like I've seen a couple of companies with similar logos, but the bigger company, the one that's been around a little longer, even when you see the logo of a different company, you still associate it with that original company. They could be totally different. It's amazing. Some logos look very similar, and you think, "Oh, I know that one. That's from that." Oh no, it's not, from something else. So that's why we want to get Bitcoin Ascension seen all over the place. So if anyone else is doing something that sort of looks that way, even the shape, but being the oval, basically the oval shape, like a tablet, that shape sort of thing. Anyone else does, any other company uses that sort of shape, they'll still associate with Bitcoin Ascension. That's the sort of advertisement we want to get out there. So, and it's going to work. But as I said, I know a little bit about advertising. No advertising guru, believe me, but I know what works and what doesn't. So that's all good. done a lot of research into it and everything like that. Now, so Tom talked about that. Tom talked about the co-op and how important the co-op was. As he said, he'll match whatever we raise, but he does want us to raise about 1,400. We're about 700 now. This is important because it gets the clicks we want to saturate with the advertising. It worked really well the first time, and we'll do it again. Completely different set of clicks, obviously different people. It's not going to the same people, and that's what's really important. Tom does know what he's doing when it comes to advertising like that. He's been very, very successful over the years with it. And Alton Pusa is still using the funnels that Tom's been using, and he's been getting massive hits, and a lot of people joining up from out of the blue, probably from Alton, because we're not running obviously the co-op right now, but he's still running his traffic pages, and he's getting thousands and thousands of hits, which is really, really good. So thank you, Alton, for that. Getting about, from what Tom said, about 40% conversion from his traffic in terms of people opting in, not actually joining, but opting in and checking out the wanting more information. So that's fantastic. So well done, Alton. That's actually a really high conversion for opt-in. So from what I remember of all the opt-in stuff, I'm not a guru when it comes to that. You know, Tom can tell you more about that than I can. But when we launch our co-op, it'll be huge, and so that'll be good. Someone was asking regarding the last competition we ran for the live testimonials. Obviously, once we've relaunched, then we can award those, because we might as well do it on a new database. No use doing it on the old one. Do it on the new one, and you'll be allocated the thing. I'll get the list of names of all the people, because I do have a list, and I'll make a post out of it so people know who they are. And so you know who won that competition. They all won free accounts donated by Dr. Ken, because he bought so many. So he gave quite a few away, which is pretty amazing. So thank you for that, Tom. What else am I going to talk? Terry Phillips tomorrow is going on holiday for 4 days. She's going for a nice retreat for 4 days, and so let's not bother Terry too much. You know, she'll probably be online, but she won't be working. I want her to have a decent holiday, like I would anyone who's going on holidays. So we'll give her a break. So if you need to message anyone, message me or Elaine or Juliet, or any of the admin for help. But let's give Terry Phillips a well-deserved break. She's been working very, very hard. Of course, she works very, very hard with the cats. I'll be looking after those cats for the next few days too. So I got the drill. I got the rundown of what I have to do. So I'll be doing a live from Terry's place tomorrow, and I'll have my cat Charlie there with me. So I'll have Charlie with me. I'll put him on camera so you can all see Charlie. He'll probably scratch the shit out of me, but that's all right. So you all get to meet Charlie. I've got to play with him a fair bit, and he always comes to me now when I go over to visit for a coffee or something, and he'll jump on my lap straight away, which is great. I love it. I'm very, very happy with that. And there's a couple of kittens Terry just got too, so I'm going to be playing with them. She goes, "Oh, you're going to have to handle them a fair bit. They need to be handled." I said, "Oh, that's no problem. Give me a kitten anytime. I'll be playing with them all bloody day." The cats are probably trying to get away from me, instead of anything else. But she's got a lot of cats around there, and I love them all. They're all good cats. So I think there's all but one doesn't like coming to me, but the rest are all good. So, and Basil, who's like 22 years old or something like that, he's there. So that's pretty old for a cat, I can tell you. But she looks after the cats so well, they just keep living, I guess. And with all the other menagerie she has, she's ducks and chickens and all that sort of thing. So I'll be doing a lot of feeding. I saw how she runs everything down. Oh, my God, no wonder she's always busy, saving cats. And then she's still doing admin work, which is amazing. So well done, Terry. You deserve that 4-day break. So that's all good. I'll be talking with the programmer over the weekend, and getting some straight answers in terms of exactly when. Give me a time, not just next few days. I want to know a time. As I said, I'm not worried. Put it that way. I'm not worried. As I said, it's not going to, but even if it took another month. We don't want it to take another month, obviously. But even if it took another month, do not worry, Bitcoin Ascension will not disappear. Now, I think someone messaged me. I haven't answered the message yet because I've been so busy, but someone messaged me in their experience when programs have this sort of problems, they disappear or people abandon them. We're not a normal program. Okay, we're not just a matrix, and everyone knows that. I've gone through this before, so I won't go into that. But you've got to stop thinking of it as being a just a matrix program, because it's not so much more, and many of you know this. So do not worry, it's not going to go away ever. I don't care how long it takes to get the matrix. I mean, I do care, but it'll happen, put it that way. I want to get paid as much as everyone does, but we're still raising awareness, which is absolutely unheard of, and things like that. So, but the person who was saying in their experience, and it's right. In my experience, when programs suffer this problem, the thing just collapses and folds, and everyone's gone away already. It hasn't happened here. You might get one or two who go looking for something else, saying, "Oh, this isn't going to work" or anything. But I haven't seen so much positivity about a program ever. But I don't want to see us as a program anymore. I want to see us as an organisation, even though I haven't registered as an organisation. I want to see us as an organisation that helps the world, but has plans in place for the members to be able to make money as well while we help heal the world. That's how I want it seen. I don't want it just seen as a program. So when you're thinking about that, don't see it as a program. See it as an organisation where the bonus is you get to make money as well. Okay? So that's what I mean. Hopefully it'll be up in the next few days. I really want it to be working and going. As I said, I really think it's going to go viral with the amount of people that'll be going through getting paid, and they'll be repurchasing obviously and everything like that, because it will be up and running, and the amount of people who want to come in, who may be waiting, fantastic. And Bitcoin's right down right now, which is a really good time to get in if you're going to get in. I'd be buying Bitcoin now if I were you. It doesn't mean you have to upgrade or anything, but right now, if you're going to buy Bitcoin, now would be a better time than, say, maybe in 2 weeks when it could have gone up another $1,000, $2,000. Okay, I'm just telling you, because that's the way it goes. It'll spike up, it'll sit there for a while, maybe come down, but it always spikes up higher, and then it comes down a little bit, but not as low as it was before. So now is a good time to purchase Bitcoin, because we work in just figures of Bitcoin, not actually money. So if you buy 0.004 with Bitcoin now, it's £50 or $50 or whatever. I think it's a lot cheaper than that, it's only like 30. And Bitcoin shoots up, and it's now $60 to buy it, say, for example. You don't have to worry because you've got the 0.004. 0.004 will always mean 0.004. So that's why now is a good time to buy Bitcoin, and just keep it in your wallet. Buy a bit of Bitcoin, keep it in your wallet, because 0.004 is always going to be worth 0.004. And it doesn't matter what the value is so much, but getting it while it's cheap is a very, very smart idea to do. And I mean, that just makes sense for anything you're buying, isn't it? It's like property. If the housing markets were right down, that'd be a good time to buy the house, because in a few years' time it could be worth twice as much. And so that's when you buy. It's always good to buy when it's at its cheapest. So that's my advice. If you can, do not sell your car to do it. But yeah, I reckon everyone should get some Bitcoin while they can, if they can, because it's cheap. It's just a good time to buy. It doesn't mean you have to upgrade with Bitcoin Ascension, but it's still a good time to buy Bitcoin. As I said, we're not just about Bitcoin Ascension here. We're all about you making decent money and changing your lives, not just working here for the matrix or anything like that. Okay, there's going to be a lot more to us than that. In terms of on how to look after yourself and your families and things like that. We're going to get you professional advice and things like that. So, you're set, because as I said, if I had $1 million on me right now, I sort of know what I need to do, but I don't know how to do that. So I'd be a little worried, a bit tense. People are scared of making that sort of money because they don't know what's going to happen. That's why we want to get you the advice so you know what's going to happen. That's very, very important. So that's fantastic. Nothing else to really talk about. I'm feeling really delicate still. Sorry, guys. But I did want to come on and talk to you, and I'm still here, I'm still alive, and all that sort of thing. So, I'm sure Tom will be on a bit more too when he can, and so that's fantastic. I'll be on again tomorrow. I should be fine. Once this medication takes effect, I'll be a lot better, and I'll get used to it. But I haven't had medication like I haven't had like antibiotics in like over 20 years. You know, I just don't get sick and I don't get infections or anything like that. It just doesn't happen. And it has happened now. And so my body's really not used to it. So that I'm feeling a bit, because it's been a long, long time. But it'll be good to build up the antibodies and things like that anyway. Give you a little booster shot. So these are strong stuff though, I tell you. So it better bloody work for the way it's making me feel. But all right, I love you all very, very much. And I'll be on again tomorrow, and I won't go over what I just talked about. Just watch the replay if you've missed it, if you came in late, and we'll keep it as short as we can. So you know, you guys aren't sitting there for hours on end. You know, I'll try and make them a bit shorter when I can, except when there's big things happening, and then I'm not going to be talking for ages. Sorry, guys, but but that's when you're excited to hear things like that, so you don't mind sitting there listening. I'll just try and keep it more to the point, because we have busy lives, don't we? All right, guys, I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.